Welcome back, and we are in
Indonesia.
We're in Jakarta specifically, but I'm about to try the I don't know if it's called MRT or BTS or whatever, but the metro here for the first time. We've been to Jakarta before and Indonesia before, but never tried the metro. And honestly, now that we're up here on the platform, this is super, how to say it, like modern.
Yeah.
And not that like you want to be rude and say you didn't expect it, but like I've been to MRTs in other countries all around the world, and this is probably the most cleanest and nicest that I think I've seen so far. The stations are super clean, like the attendants all speak a really good level of English. Everyone's really helpful. There's no sort of like, it's been a super easy process, and it's not always the case in other countries. So straight off a tick. But yeah, we're gonna try the metro today. It looks like this. If I can make that turn around, it looks like this. What?
He just swivels and goes past me.
It does it automatically. It looks like this. It's super clean up here, as I said. The trains come about every 10 minutes or so. And then, yeah, basically what will happen from here is we're going to catch this train today for Josie's video that she's doing. It's not, the gimbal doesn't want to go to you. There you are. For Josie's video, where we're just kind of going to go to a random train station somewhere along this line and prove that you can find us awesome food and awesome like suburbs and things to do here in Jakarta. Because to be totally honest with you, this city, I feel, especially as an Australian, we have close ties to Indonesia, has like a really bad rap for being like dangerous or not great to go to, and most people just skip it and go straight to one of the islands. But I personally reckon Indonesia's or Jakarta's awesome. So we're going to catch a train to a random stop, get off, have some lunch, and then see where the day takes us from there. Alright, let's jump on and see where this takes us.
Stasiun berikutnya, ASEAN. Pintu di sebelah kanan akan.
So it's really quiet on the actual train, which again is awesome. It's really aircon in here, and I can't get a video of the guy because obviously that's a bit rude, but there's a security guard in every single carriage, which probably aids to what I was saying before about people having security issues being here. But honestly, cool experience so far. It's like super aircon too, which is great. Like I'm talking frostier than our hotel room that we have, which is cool. And you get awesome views like this.
Kereta ini menuju stasiun akhir Bundaran HI. Dear passengers, welcome on board. Station is Setiabudi Astra. The doors on the left side will open. To all passengers, please check your belongings and step carefully. Thank you.
Cool. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's let everyone get to work or wherever they're going. I heard the announcer say on the thing, kept saying, hati-hati. Do you know what that is?
No.
Pretty sure it means like, let's go or go fast, something
Isn't
like that.
AL?
AO is like, let's go. So what's hati-hati? I think it's fast. Like it means like fast, like vamos.
Yeah.
But like,
Let's go
AO is
fast,
let's
yeah.
go. But hati-hati, I remember hati-hati because in Bali, that's what my mum would say. You have to say that to your driver when you want to get to the airport on time or something like that. If I'm wrong, let me know what
like hati-hati?
Hati-hati, what it means. But I'm pretty sure that's what it means. But yeah, what did you think of the ride?
Super easy.
Right?
Like, I mean, we've caught trains lots of places, but it was nice and cool as well. The aircon was nice,
yeah.
and it didn't like buckle me around. I just stood there.
And everything's
it was a good ride.
Everything's electric.
Oh really?
I know, as in like it had like electric signboards, which is better than a lot of the lines we get in a lot of places.
Nice. It was nice to travel.
And security guards on every cabin was cool.
Good for safety.
Yeah, which as I said before, people often say about Jakarta is that it could be a dangerous place to be. But look, I suppose it would be dangerous if you don't travel a lot. But it feels fine.
It feels fine.
Like, but there have been big issues and incidents here in the past. And we are here at election time, which is also considered unsafe. The election was about a week ago, but I feel completely safe in Jakarta. But I've often said it's somewhere that we could come for a month and do a work month and not film and those sorts of things. So I'm liking it. We're here at this station and we're gonna go try and find some food now. Look, I know I've already kind of carried on about this already, but I'm in shock at how we went to a random station and it's cleaner and better than pretty much every station in Australia. Australia has heritage stations, or Sydney anyway, so I understand that. Like, you can't just fix them up or whatever, right? But Australia has heritage stations, so it's not the same as these brand new things, but this is like super impressive and nice. And also, look at these ticket machines. The only thing I would say it's missing is you can't just tap on with your MasterCard, which I like anyway. You can't just do that. But pretty happy otherwise. You found it, where to go?
C. What's
that?
C.
C.
Not yes in Spanish or whatever. Like letter C.
C. All right, let's go out through C. And obviously all your bags and everything are scanned as well. Only when you come in, so we can just exit. We're pretty good to go now. What I noticed was I asked him before, he said, what station are you going to? And I said, Astra.
Astra.
All the stations are sponsored. This is sponsored by a company called Astra.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, you know, very nice.
Yeah. So the fact this is sponsored by a company called Astra. So he was, like, there was one station before called Master, like whatever the station name, Mastercard.
Visa.
So he was like, "What station are you going to?" And I was like, "Mastercard." But it's sponsored by Astra. See?
That's actually funny.
Astra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's Astra?
I don't know. I know Astro is like a TV company over here.
That's Indonesia Awards.
Yeah. One Indonesia Awards. All right, let's see what this random neighborhood has to offer, hey? So I don't think we've done this really well because I popped out somewhere that's like super like modern. So we wanted to just end up at a random station, but this is like super impressive modern downtown Sydney CBD style stuff, which is cool as, to be honest with you. It's awesome to see. Give you a bit of a look around now that we've emerged. I know a lot of like vlog titles are like, I didn't expect XYZ country to look like this, right? But I literally, like, you don't expect Jakarta like this. Look at this building, by the way. It's called Da Vinci. I'm gonna have to go up and you're not gonna, like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to show this whole thing, but check this out. Crazy. So I do know a little place. As I said, we are just coming here so that Josie can kind of just see what's going on, and we'll try and find some random food to eat. But as I said, this is way more modern than I expected it to be. Anyway, let's eat some food. So yeah, so we came looking for authentic food. We just got turned away, which I don't know if that was there food there in the
He
bay?
had some food, but I didn't look. I was too busy trying to order.
Yeah, okay. Oh well. We kind of like to eat from like local places, right? So no matter where we are in the world, we're a bit of a hole in the wall, mum's cooking sort of place as opposed to a restaurant-y sort of place. And when I looked up that on maps, it looked like it, hold up Josie, it looked like it was going to be a little hole in the wall place, but it ends up being a fancy version of a hole in the wall place.
Yeah.
Like someone's tried to like make a store about fancy places, but I am so blown away by this suburb. Like, I know that it's like cringe to be like, I didn't expect to see this, but I literally didn't expect. I've been to Jakarta before and didn't expect this. Crazy, what a city. So we're gonna head back to kind of the area where our hotel is. We're staying there for a reason, in Block M area, because the food's great, right? So we're not just heading back there because we can't think of anywhere else, but it's the place to go for food. So we'll head back, maybe to stop before, go for a little walk. There are like drink vendors on the side of the road. There's lots of parks and things, and we do have to get our washing at some point as well, which we dropped off yesterday. So we'll do that. And then I think later tonight we're going to get stuck into some street food. I don't know if that'll be in this video or whether I'll make another one. But pretty much the whole reason we're back in Jakarta is to eat a specific dessert. Like, basically, right? A specific dessert which is called martabak manis, or there's another name for it that other people in other parts of the country say.
That's for the cats.
Oh, for the kitties.
I forget.
Gerang Belong or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we'll head back now and see what we can find. And the rain seems to have stopped. So back on the subway. So we're back in the cool part of town, which is like the station we got off at is called ASEAN, which is literally the headquarters of ASEAN, if you know the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It was a short walk. It was only like 300 meters. I think they just gave those guys their own station because there probably a lot of people work there, and we're already back at Block M, which is pretty great. And we're gonna get some lunch. I think we're both ready for some lunch. But this is like, it's hard to explain Jakarta to someone who hasn't been here because it feels a little bit run down in some places, not where we just were, but at the same time, like all the what? Oh, it's a motorcade. So he's giving a police escort to that car. Oh. That's got someone in it that he's either special or is paid for that. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's not the cleanest of places. I'd probably compare it to Bangkok, wouldn't you? Maybe a little bit more edgy than Bangkok. But the shops and the restaurants and like everything's really cool and modern and well designed. Anyway, right in here is the food, so we're gonna get that now, I think. How you feeling?
Bagus.
Bagus. That means good. We don't actually know if she's feeling good. You never know with women, right? There's iced teas you can get in a thing over here.
Sedap.
No. Sucks, but those guys are normally part of little organised groups. And you know what, like, I'm a big fan of giving buskers and performers money, but wearing a ratty old clown uniform and not actually doing anything is not busking, in my opinion. Like, the whole point is that they're entertaining you.
Mm-hmm. But they
just wear a clown uniform and ask you for money. Like, I wear a clown uniform and walk around with a camera in my hand. Get it?
No, you're not wearing it.
No. Alright, this is the cool area for food, so let's do it. I want to cross here if we can. Or the one next to it looks better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go there. I don't need to tell me which one it was.
Okay, let's go over here. There's this iced tea in a glass bottle I want to have. Yeah, with lunch. We haven't filmed in 3 months.
Yeah, I haven't filmed in 3 months. Getting back into it. I think I have some wearing my out.
Yeah, this guy does it. This lady here with her feet up. She'll do it. Let's go to her.
Tidak pedas. Tidak pedas.
Apanya pedas? Tidak pedas.
Yeah.
Tidak.
Boleh.
Boleh.
Mie goreng tidak pedas.
Yes. Satu.
Makasih.
Terima kasih.
We share.
Ya, nunggu sama makan sini.
Makan is eat.
Makan apa bawa?
Eat here.
Makan sini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we sit? Is here okay?
Duduk. Ya, silakan.
Terima kasih.
Makasih.
Mie goreng tidak pedas.
Just how much? The cardinal sin in Asia is not. One, two. 12. Just figuring out the problem with asking for how much something costs when you talk a language. How much, Josie?
20,000.
When you ask how much something costs in another. You good? When you ask how much something costs in another language, they normally expect that you know the language, so they say it back to you. So yeah, there's that. The main thing I want to try here is the tea in this glass, but this guy doesn't seem to have it, so I'm gonna have to go find someone that does. Tea bottle. Okay, let's. Tea bottle. Is it tea bottle? Tea bottle? Tea bottle.
เสร็จเพิ่มต่อแล้ว
Yes, yes.
ชาตุ้มถึงไหม
Do you want a fruit tea, iced tea? Satu.
นั่นพี่
Add to this one?
ย่าดีที่สุดลูก
Perfect, perfect. I think we're good with the tea bottle.
Yeah.
So that's it, a picture of it on the wall there. It's like a local brand.
Hey, did you get one?
Yeah.
Ah, happens to be yours.
Yeah, you can try it out. But yeah, there's the picture of it up there. I can zoom that in for you. No, not yet.
That's probably the most different mee goreng I've had. Like, it's like wet noodles and like thicker noodles. I kind of like it. Lots of prawn crackers though. You have to help me with that.
What's that?
Lots of prawn crackers though.
I'm just filming you, filming your video.
Look, you can see him right there. He's
Yeah.
filming with his little camera. I'm like, oh, it's right there in my face. Oh, in case you don't know, Michael is starting. Well, he started his channel ages ago, but go follow him.
I'm being more consistent now.
Yeah, he's going to try and film more videos because he said, Josie, shout me out on your channel. I said, no, you never post videos. So now he's going to start posting
Oh,
videos.
that's so good.
You like it?
That's really nice. I don't know how you don't like that. Alright. I don't know why my camera doesn't look crazy good at the moment. It's all kind of all over the place,
We're going to
isn't
film
it?
your own video. Get off mine.
It's alright. My people understand. Oh, my teeth. I'll take my teeth out. Great.
Alright.
Everyone always stares me down while I do this.
You don't know what it is.
I know, it's crazy. Alright, ready?
Let's go, Joe.
Oh, I'm sweaty ass. Alright, let's give this a go. I'm not as big of a noodly person as Josie is, so I am more of a nasi goreng style as opposed. Why am I going the wrong way with my hands, by the way? It's been a while. I'm more of a nasi goreng than a mee goreng. But...
It's the most different one.
I know that I haven't had a lot of them, but I think it's one of the best.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Like, it tastes really nice. Reminds me of like, honestly, reminds me of like uni food.
Yeah.
Because this is what I would eat. I would fry noodles. Yum. You're gonna get any now. So this is Josie's mee goreng,
Mee goreng.
which just means fried noodles. Meat, noodles, goreng, fried. Yum. Alright, now I'm gonna have my tea bottle. That's what it looks like for those playing at home. Alright, let's give it a go. Honestly, I think I've been missing out on having this more often. And the fact that we've travelled all over Java and all over Indonesia and I've never had this before, and it's obviously like the main thing in most of these little rooms, like local restaurants. I could have been having it the whole time and it's got an awesome taste. It's got like a flowery taste to it actually. Is the best way to do it. And its name of the brand, let me show you. It is Teh Botol. In other words, tea bottle. That's literally the name of the brand. A bottle of tea, which is exactly what it is. For those of you playing at home, whether you have seen Josie's stuff before or not, if you just know me and you don't know Josie, then hello to the two of you. But basically, what we do is we're full-time travelers, and Josie like vlogs basically. She might need those menus.
Oh.
So good. My camera's resting on the menus. We're full-time travelers. I have another business that I work on, and Josie does YouTube and I help her with that. So we've just been home for 2 months. This is kind of the first outing we've had. We were just in Brunei, which you guys know because I just put that video up. And in Brunei, we were kind of there. We were there because of the tourism board. So we were getting ferried around, taken to places. This is kind of the first thing where we've had to think of and come up with the content by ourselves. Not like we can't do that, but more just we're out of practice. So little things feel like a lot at the moment. I'm sure we'll get back to fitness soon, which is a weird thing to say about vlogging. You wouldn't expect it, but there's definitely like a fitness to it. Like when you're in the zone, you're like creating 3 videos a week and all those sorts of things. It's not hard, but at the moment it's hard to do pretty much anything. As I'm sure it is, like if you have a holiday from your work and you have to go back, your first day is always so difficult, right? But at least we're somewhere cool like this because the food and the people are awesome. I'd also say we're living proof, right? Don't be afraid to go into places like this. There was a language barrier. Normally a lot of places you go in tourist centers, someone will speak English. That normally means you're also paying a little bit extra and it's probably not going to be quite as authentic. But from my experience, if you learn a couple of words, they'll know a couple of words, you'll figure it out somehow. A lot of pointing and gesturing goes on and you get to have an experience that actual people who live in this area would have, which is like what the point of travel is, right? And the food's better, it costs less.
I don't know how much your iced tea was, but that was $2.
Iced tea was 50 cents.
I said 2,000.
$2.50 for a meal and a drink.
Yeah, $2.50.
Which is, we're in South Jakarta, remember, which is the expensive part, and we're in Blok M, which is like a couple of malls in this complex. So, but that normally means one or two things. Sometimes there's a lot of malls and things around. These places are not as expensive because this is where the workers and the people who live in this area who work at these expensive places where they eat. So we're a little bit smudged, but we fixed it, didn't we? Yeah? No?
Yeah.
A little bit smudged. Do you want to get let's look along over there?
Let's get it.
Yeah? He might not be there though.
I was going to get a Milo from that guy who always parks out with his drink shop in front of us.
Let's do that. We'll come back out tonight, so let's do that. You go for this car?
I'm going to get a coffee here anyway. I'm going to get both.
Okay, I'll hold your coffee. Okay, we're in Circle K, which is like 7-Eleven. Oh no, we're out of Coke Zeros. Damn. I've had this before, it's like a guava drink. No Coke. So pretty much I've ordered a hot dog from here, which is like one of the main things you do, like in Japan. You might go and get certain things from the convenience store, but the one here is a hot dog, so we'll get that. Plenty of options. Okay, I have been given, for some reason I've been given extra feathers. Look up here, down the end. Do you need my help? Okay, we're gonna get right down the end down here. Away from this crying lady. Okay. Sorry I'm being quiet. Indonesia's one of those places that everyone's really loud, but inside people are really quiet and respectful, so. And I'm also really shy, so there's that as well. So I don't really like talking inside in places like that. But we got the hot dogs, which is good. We secured the bag. Hello.
It looks like you're talking to yourself.
Well, pretty much that's what this is, isn't it?
This is Circle K.
Just took over from the vlog while I was mid-shot.
It's my vlog day.
So this is Circle K. Yeah, I've already explained Circle K to you. But it's kind of like 7-Eleven in Japan, those sorts of things as well, where you'll go and get like specific things are famous to get from the convenience store. And in this case, the Circle K, oh, it's tracking is following me. In this case, the hot dog is the thing to get. This camera has face tracking. I haven't figured out how to make it not mark up yet. And then I got this drink as well, which is like a guava flavored drink. And look, when they were telling me how to say guava in a video, Josie went viral for not knowing what a guava was. All the Indonesian comments were like, it's jambu, mate.
Can I try that? What's that?
It's a guava flavored drink. I'm gonna crack it first.
I want to try it.
Yeah, alright. We just... So one thing that I don't do enough of here in Indonesia is like basically chilling out at the convenience stores, which is the thing that you do here. You'll see here, I'll show you in a second, that every Circle K, Indomaret, Circle K is better, place that you'll go and get your stuff, like your normal 7-Eleven sort of stuff from, will have like an outdoor seating area. And in Indonesia, everywhere you go, every island, everywhere, the culture is very much to buy your drink, buy your food, and just sit here for a little bit. There's charging ports. There's always a place to kind of hang out and be, and everyone kind of chills here. They're open 24 hours, most of them, so people will be here at all hours of the night. And yeah, it's a cool little environment. So this is kind of what it looks like around here, just to give you an idea. It's like this, yeah. So then that's inside, and then in front of me I just have just the street. So it's totally normal just to come and sit either with your friends or by yourself or whatever, and just chill and like eat some food and people watch. And you have like, they do like food combos and things like this as well, so you can pretty much find anything that you like. But for me, I went with the hot dog, which is like the famous thing to have here, because like you got to try that stuff, right? And that's chili con carne, which is already hot, and then they gave me extra pedas sambal, which means they obviously didn't clock where I'm from, because I couldn't have that. Anyway. And the big disappointment, I already had my first sip on Josie's vlog, is this. Honestly, not happy with that. I thought it was going to be fizzy, and fizzy would have made it like a nice guava flavored fizzy drink, but it's not. It's like water. Mega disappointing. The boys are having a good time, I think, over there. One of them went, Mr.
Did they?
Yes, I don't know what the joke was, but it was very funny, apparently. So this is the Block M area of Jakarta. Oh, nice. Damn, that looks good. Selamat siang. Selamat siang, afternoon. Indonesian, you tell people hello based on the time of day. So I suppose in Australia you say good morning, good afternoon or whatever, but it's more like fixed here, as that's what you say instead of like g'day or whatever. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Hope I can fit through there.
Sorry.
Everyone's getting a photo of this and must. Oh, it's a wedding. That was rude. Thanks for doing that while I was standing in front of you.
Scare you?
No, they're beeping because they're. Babe, that's. It looks like an Indonesian fella's marrying a Japanese girl.
In Japanese
In
town.
Little Tokyo. So this is Block M, known as Little Tokyo. I wouldn't say it's got a super Japanese influence, but there definitely is a Japanese influence here. But great place for food, lots of little malls, lots of local life happening. And tonight, the main reason we're staying here, tonight this area, if the rain stays away, will turn into a food heaven pretty much. There is street food everywhere in this area. So the reason I said before we're back in Indonesia is because there's a specific dessert called martabak manis that I've been hanging out to eat for over a year now, and we're back, so I'm gonna have it. Alright, so we're kind of back to where we started our day today, which is cool. I think Josie's looking for a drink, and here's the guy here for a drink, so let's see what she orders. He's to your left, son. He's just here to your left. Right here. She's making drinks. You want to go to him? Alright. We're going to go to this fella instead. To be fair, we have walked past him like 100 times and not bought from him, so we'll give him a bit of business. So yeah, Block M, if you're ever thinking of coming to Jakarta, I do recommend you stay here. I'll show you our hotel in a second. I do also recommend that. But booking in advance, the difference in price, booking like a week in advance as opposed to booking a day in advance is about 30 Australian dollars, so 20 USD difference just for booking a day in advance. So Block M area, definitely worth your time, but now Josie's gonna get a drink. So they get, they on like the sides of the roads like this, you'll find a little cart.
Selamat siang.
Milo.
Yang ini. Satu. Terima kasih. Ais. Berapa banyak?
Numbers.
How much?
He'll show you your money. $5,000.
5,000 10. How much? 6,000.
6,000. Six.
Okay,
Yeah.
6. I need money.
Yeah. Okay. Take this.
You got any coins?
No, but I can give you a tenner. You can just leave it. It's $1. Josie? So Josie's ordering her S Milo or Ice Milo, as she does everywhere. Not me, because I just had that horrible guava juice, and as much as a S Milo would be nice, I'm not gonna have it. So, as I said, you can see behind me these little umbrellas. They're everywhere in the city. You can't go anywhere in the city without seeing someone selling a drink. So you will never be short of a drink. And lots of special drinks and stuff as well that you can get. Sorry, I'm on the angle, I'm putting my stuff away. And it's not like a tourist thing. This is the way you get a drink as a local in Jakarta. This is what you do. You don't go to the service station or to the convenience store if you want a quick drink. You go here, as you can see. We've got someone lining up behind Josie as well. Okay, what'd you get? S Milo. I'll tell you about our hotel, which is this one here. It's called the Hotel Max 1. It used to be called the Hotel Neo. If you're looking for it when you come here on Grab, it's in South Jakarta, so it's a bit of a trek from the airport, but an area I totally recommend. It's this or Menteng or Sabang that I'd recommend for your first time. But after being here for a while, I'd probably say this is better for your first time. And it's on the corner here of Block M. You've got Block M Mall behind me, and you've got Block M Plaza Mall, which is like a nice modern mall for the modern amenities. And then the one we were just near was Block M Square, which is like your counterfeit stuff and your electronics and all those sorts of things. And all the food you've pretty much seen today has all been within a 5-minute walk of this location. And you walk in this direction down here and you'll get to like the really posh areas of the really nice restaurants that you would never eat in. So yeah, Max 1 I think is a good option as well. And we'll come in this place now. So there we go. Makasih. Oh, hang on. Josie's gone before I'm ready. Gotta get the key out. This is one of those ones where you have to do this, unfortunately. Alright.
Do you want to sip?
Yeah, I'll sip the Milo. The Milo.
I'm gonna burp in a second.
Okay. Let me sip the Milo. Oh, it just feels like...
Just for the water and Milo, like, you know, it's like light.
No one's got anything on, sorry, Malaysians, on Thai Ice Milo. No one can come close. Okay, back to our room. In terms of the room, what you actually get, this was about 50 Australian dollars a night, so about 30 US. But as I said, we're going to book another night tomorrow night because we want to stay one more night, and the price has gone up to 80 for the night. I guess there's like no one here also. Maybe we should just go downstairs and ask them what their rate is, and try and get it for the same rate as you had before. But this is what you get anyway for around 50 USD. You don't get Josie. She's considerably more expensive and harder work. But the room itself, that's a king bed. I wouldn't say it's the comfiest bed I've slept in, but it's not the worst. Yeah. You got a fridge, which is, you'll be so surprised if you haven't traveled to these parts of the world before, how you can just walk into a hotel room and it's got everything except a fridge. So it's got a refrigerator. Here, you got power sockets on both sides, massive TV, it has like Netflix, smart TV, all that sort of stuff. You got a desk for working at, big mirror if you don't hate how you look, and then decent bathroom as well that does the job. So yeah, I think for 50 US dollars, this is a bit of a steal. But in saying that, when you do travel to this part of the world, you can quite cheaply get 4 and 5 star accommodation in comparison. So if you're someone coming on a 10-day holiday, or you're stopping in for 2 or 3 nights on your way through to somewhere else as part of a holiday, have a look at the sorts of like 5-star and 4-star brands you wouldn't normally look at, because you'll actually get good deals, like 120 bucks, 130 bucks Australian. So like under 100 USD for like 4 and 5-star hotels in Jakarta. But for us, we travel continuously and full time, so obviously we're on a budget, right? So it's important that we make sure that we're taking care of our money. Like for example, we're making a decision based on when we go to the next destination that'll work out to be over like 30 bucks, which we probably should just say what would we rather do and then do it. But the reality is, like, all those little things add up when you're doing this 365 days a year. So yeah, my advice, if you want a cheap hotel, Max One, used to be called Neo, is a really good hotel. But if you, as I said, if you're coming for a short holiday, check out the 5-star options, because you'll be able to enjoy like luxury you wouldn't be able to normally have at home at a pretty cheap price. Yeah, a couple of nights, go luxury, a week, somewhere like this. Block M area is cool. So I might leave this one here. If I say goodbye right now and you look down at the bottom and there's still like 10 minutes left in the video, it means I've taken you out for dinner with me. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.